Hello, dear friends. Today, we continue getting acquainted with the diary of a German soldier. Remember to rate the video and also write your opinion in the comments. Well, here we go. September 17th. We are on the offensive route. The road is a total jam. 2 panzer divisions, along with the artillery and infantry, move at once. Today, we passed 12 kilometers. September 18th. The weather and roads are not good. We left the highway and passed through Demyansk. There is a large prison camp here, about 3,000 people. More new prisoners arrive. We passed 20 kilometers. September 19th. We carry out a recon of positions to replace the SS Division Totenkampf. At 6:15, their 1st Infantry Regiment reports to our commander. We have our lunch at the SS disposition. At 1700, we dispose of ourselves near the village of Kilkava and take up positions. It snowed for the first time. We covered 10 kilometers. September 20th. We prepare our positions, send out a recon mission. There are a lot of Russian aircraft flying in the sky, as well as their artillery bombardment. September 21st. It is all the same. September 22nd. The construction of fortifications is in progress. 2 times there was an alert. The recon patrols are on the move. We have 6 defectors came to us. Sergeant Schulte is wounded. September 23rd. We plant mines in front of our front line. We carry out recon. The Russian Air Force is operating. At 1300, the alert is announced. At 1600, the platoon commanders are summoned to the commander. The order is that the SS will replace us. These are the same guys we replaced at their positions. At 2100, we move out of the village of Kilkava. At 2400, we reach the village of Danilova to our wagons. It is very cold. The roads are poor. Today, we covered 12 kilometers. September 24th. At 8 o'clock, we go on the march through Demyansk. We arrive at 1400, put our equipment and weapons in order. We passed 25 kilometers. September 25th. We go out at 1400. It is raining. We are on the march. We move along the highway. The path is already familiar to us, Demyansk. We are under attack by the enemy aircraft. Today we covered 16 kilometers. September 26th. We march along the highway. We are heading towards the Lake Stersch. We have passed 28 kilometers. We go through the lake defile near Ostashkov. September 27th. We put our weapons and equipment in order, organize the defense from air raid. We repulse the Russian aircraft attack with machine gun fire. We hold half-hour training with the new replenishment. September 28th. As before, we still have a rest near Movatychi. From 9 o'clock to 10:30, we have training with the recent replenishment. We are on duty in case of aircraft attacks. September 29th. We have a rest, carry a few guards in case of airstrikes. Nobody saw any Russian aircraft. In the evening, we have a drink with the commander. September 30th. We rest. There is barely any duty. We keep watch posts just in case of air attacks. Things go on as normal. October 1st. We got our salaries. We put out guards in case of aircraft raids. All as it was yesterday. October 2nd. At 8 o'clock, we move out towards the lake defile. We arrive at noon. All is quiet at night. We are near the Volga source. October 3rd. At 5:30, we march towards the front line of the defense. We arrive at 6:30. The convoy was left in the village near the source of Volga. We build dugouts beside the lake. In order to obtain the building materials, we quickly destroy the whole village. I build my own dugout and Elise. We passed 9 kilometers. October 4th. We build the dugouts. We strengthen our positions at night. The Russians are positioned on the other side of the lake. We carry out a recon. All is quiet at our positions. October 5th. We have an opportunity to bathe and shave for the first time for a long time. We have coffee and eat in peace. We received the letters. October 6th. The dugout is completed. All is peaceful. We carry out a reconnaissance. October 7th. We are at the former position. During the night, we carry out a reconnaissance at the lake. The gunfire is going by the Russian artillery. October 8th. At night, we notice some heavy fires to the east. In the morning, the Russian artillery fires on the section to our left. October 9th. The 1st Battalion is now on the offensive. The 5th Company supports them with heavy weapons, medium machine guns and large caliber mortars. We fire over the lake. By midday, we move forward behind the 1st Battalion. We suffered the strongest air attack. Overnight, we stay at the positions of the 1st Battalion. Owing to the mined roads, we advance very slowly. Staying under the skies, we got cold. We passed only 5 kilometers. October 10th. The snow is falling. By midday, the snowfall becomes more intense. At 8:30, we keep marching. At 12 o'clock, we reach the appointed place. We settle down in the house. We covered 5 kilometers. We are awarded with the wound badges. October 11th. We settle down in the housing. It is a rest day. October 12th. We still have no order to march. Finally, at 1400, we started. We arrived at the point at 1630. We passed 15 kilometers. In the evening, the commander, Oberlieutenant Stiglitz, told us that he is ordered to move to Finland. October 13th. The commander said goodbye to us. We marched out. On the march, we encountered again the commander heading to the division. He was standing by the roadside and wished us all the best. Lieutenant Schubert and Oberfeldwebel Grobe were awarded the Iron Cross First Class. Oberlieutenant Mattenklot took over command of the company. He had been adjutant of the 2nd Battalion and the 37th. October 14th. We are on the highway Demyansk-Molvotichi again. We passed Molvotichi. We left at 7 o'clock and reached our destination at 1600. We covered 25 kilometers. October 15th. We marched through Demyansk about 15 kilometers. We stationed to the northwest of Demyansk in Mamovshina. We started at 6:15, arrived at 1500. We covered 30 kilometers. October 16th. We rest, put our weapons and equipment in order. The platoon commander's briefing takes place. At dawn, we go on the offensive. The discussion of the conditions is underway. October 17th. At 3 o'clock, we get up. At 4 o'clock, we start marching in full battle outfit. By 6 o'clock, we reach the concentration area. At 7 o'clock, we start to attack. At 9 o'clock, we achieve the first mission by taking the height near the village Krutiki. We advance further for 12 kilometers. The losses amounted to 1 man. The Russians keep an intensive artillery bombardment by direct fire. Our losses continue to multiply. We entrench ourselves. Acting commander of our company is not capable of leading the company to attack the Russians on the Valdai Heights. We failed to solve the combat mission. Such a thing has happened to us for the first time. If we were with our commander, the situation would have been different. More and more casualties. The command and control unit of my platoon has been wiped out. There was only 1 liaison remaining in the ranks. The commander of the platoon's command and control section, non-commissioned officer Fries, and the liaison officer, Gefreiter Feldman, are both killed by a direct hit. Lieutenant Schubert is dead. At night, we pull back to the heights in our rear and put out a guard. The night is peaceful. Only from time to time, the Russians send us suitcases of 76.2 mm caliber. It's pretty heavy presents. The company will be restructured. October 18th. At 4:30, the company commander wants to see me. There is a new order for an offensive. The commander is in scene fever. It looks like this old warrior who captured Kiev is fed up with our section of the front, the Valdai Heights south of Lake Ilmen. In the Wehrmacht reports, they call it at the source of the Volga River. It is good at least that the company will get Lieutenant Hubert as a personal staff officer of the 2nd Battalion. Affairs are not very good, so it is sure to be useful. The assault is ordered for 10 o'clock. Me and my platoon are the first to march. The offensive is going well. I have already pushed forward about 500 meters. Lieutenant Lojot and his 3rd platoon follow me. The 2nd platoon under the command of Feldwebel Palkovitz covers our left flank. Unexpectedly, we get under heavy flank fire. We have our first losses. Lieutenant Lojot is killed by a hit to the head. He had been in our company on the Eastern Front for only 2 days. In the Western Front, he was a machine gunner in my squad. By 11:30, I and my platoon laid down in a minefield about 40 meters away from the Russian positions. The company suffered awful losses. We go back on the attack again, but we cannot make any progress due to the mines. At 1400, we try to attack again. It's another failure. The Russians beat us badly with their mines. At 1500, we break away from the enemy. Over the last few days, we suffered heavy losses. October 19th. We stay in the taken positions. There is artillery bombardment in both sides. October 20th. We are able to move only at night. The Russians fire literally at every possible rat. We can get supplies only at night. There is mud in the trenches up to our knees. We have only one dugout for 20 men. We can only sit. It is raining. That is all for now. If you enjoyed the video, please like it and support the channel with subscription. Bye everyone, see you again.